United States champion. Here is your winner, and the new United States champion, Seth freaking Rollins.
He is a visionary. He is a revolutionary. He is the brand new United States champion.
But wait, look at the
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh man. Right on that apron, then onto the floor.
Eric witnessing what happened. Ivar with a nasty crash to the outside. Eric's all by himself. Knee from Buddy Murphy. Eric's out.
Wait, what?
Eric may be out. No. Stop! A stop from Seth Rollins. Murphy moving past the official.
That's gotta do it.
Cover.
That's gotta
Put
do
in the
it.
lane.
He did do it.
We got new tag team champions.
Here are your winners, and the new Raw Tag Team Champions, Buddy Murphy, and the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins.
Strowman now. He's been waiting patiently to take out Anderson. Look at Gallows. He gets some too.
Turn Gallows inside out, my God.
Like a runaway train. Hit Gallows now. Taking care of Anderson. Power slam center of the ring. Curb stomp to AJ Styles. Titles are on the line. Titles are on the line. We have new Raw Tag Team Champions.
Here are your winners, and the new Raw Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman.
The unlikeliest of duos have come together, and we have new tag team champions in the form of Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman.
As if business couldn't pick up even more for Seth Rollins. Jeez.
Rollins caught by Lesnar. Brock Lesnar with an F. Oh, went for the F5. Rollins kick to the face. Seth looking to rally. Stop to Lesnar. Stop to Lesnar. Cover. Rollins has slayed the beast. Rollins is the Universal Champion.
Here's your winner, and the new Universal Champion, Seth Rollins.
The celebration begins for the second time in his career. Seth Rollins has shocked the world. Seth Rollins is the Universal Champion.
The Beast Slayer has risen again.
There's the stop to Lesnar. Can Rollins capitalize?
But Lesnar's almost back up.
Rollins trying to pull himself to his feet, trying to will his way back into this match.
The Universal Champion is wounded. The challenger is up.
This is the moment for Seth.
Another stop by Rollins. But Seth cannot put himself in position to cover the champion.
Lesnar still instinctively fighting his way up, still suffering the effects of the low blow, and 2 stops.
A third, a trifecta of stops. Cover by Rollins. Hook to the leg. Seth Rollins is the Universal Champion.
Here is your winner, and the new Universal Champion, Seth Rollins.
One of the most shocking moments in WrestleMania history. And I think Ziggler realizes Strowman is nowhere to, I should say McIntyre is nowhere to be found.
Dolph surveying the scene, and it is not the one he wanted to see. I actually don't blame Ziggler.
And Ambrose not going to allow Dolph Ziggler to use the championship. Rollins kick to the midsection. There's the stop. Here's the cover. There's no effect. official.
Ambrose is going to wake the official. Here it goes. New
There's the
champions.
cover. Got him! New tag team champions! Rollins and Ambrose are the new tag team champions!
Here are your winners and the new Raw Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose.
Dolph tuning up the band.
Oh, it's over, boys.
Maybe not. Rollins rolls up Dolph. Ziggler uses the tights to his advantage. Rollins able to counter.
Oh my God, look at this power.
You serious?
Bomb!
See the way Whiplash took Dolph Ziggler's head and neck. Here comes McIntyre to join the fray.
But Dean is up! Go!
Deeds!
Turn around, Seth.
And he caught him! Rollins caught the champion! Here comes the King Slayers! Oh! To Ziggler! Into the cover! Is it enough? Inside leg hook! Rollins is a two-time Intercontinental Champion! And Seth could be closing in. Rollins could be closing in.
Seth firing himself in the WWE Universe up to burn it down.
To the Miz!
He got him!
By Rollins! Hooks the leg! Seth Rollins wins the Intercontinental title!
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins is now a career Grand Slam winner. He wins the only title in WWE hasn't held, the Intercontinental Championship. And now Cesaro back into the ring. Jordan caught him.
Whoa,
Is it enough? Here's the cover. He got it. New tag team champions. New tag team
Here are your
champions.
winners and the new Raw Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan.
Guys, the unlikeliest of duos.
Now, Booker, you have no choice but to eat crow and believe that Jason Jordan is for real. His second WWE Tag Team Championship with a second partner. Congratulations, Jordan and the Kingslayer, Seth Rollins.
You know, the kid is going to learn something being under the wing of Seth Rollins. I can't say that for him.
Well, Seth Rollins, as the celebration begins, he got retribution for Dean. He took out the bar, and he's now the tag team champion with Jason Jordan. Sheamus has got Ambrose set up for white noise. Seth Rollins, though.
Whoa!
Hurricane Rana sets Cesaro flying into Sheamus. Cesaro a battering ram into his own partner. Super kick.
Knee right to the jaw.
Dirty Deeds.
Oh, my goodness.
No way! No way!
New tag team champions.
Here are your winners and the new Raw Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose.
Absolutely incredible.
It was improbable. Many thought it was impossible, but it is now the cold, hard reality. The unlikeliest of duos, Rollins and Ambrose, are the new Raw Tag Team Champions.
Look around the Barclays, guys. Everybody is on their feet, and you gotta love it.
Rollins now with a champion in trouble. Reigns is out of it. Seth Rollins, middle of the ring, looking to put Roman Reigns away.
He hits this.
A pedigree to Reigns. Cover by Rollins. Seth Rollins is the champion.
Here is your winner and the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins.
He said he was coming back better. He said it was a new Seth Rollins. He said he was going to reclaim the championship that he never lost. Seth Rollins did all of that.
No, come on! What the hell did he do that for? No, see.
The host of SummerSlam just helped Seth Rollins win.
Seth Rollins, the first man to hold the United States title and the WWE World title. Are you kidding me?
How did he do this?
I have no idea. I mean, he's missing him in the bank, but I mean, wait a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins is cashing in his money in the bank.
But there's
Therefore, this will now be a triple threat
a
match.
triple threat match. What the hell? Rollins next, Reigns out of the ring. Seth Rollins now turning his attention to Lesnar.
Seth Rollins is one curb stomp away from being the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Rollins going for the curb stomp.
Here it is.
Curb stomp to Lesnar.
The future is now.
Seth Rollins. Check it out, Reigns.
Seth is going to finish him. Taking no chances here at all.
Quick right on the curb stomp. Lesnar picked him out of the air. Reigns with a spear. A wicked spear. Curb stomp to Reigns. Covered by Rollins. Rollins with the title. Rollins with the title.
Wait a minute.
Seth Rollins with the title.
Are you kidding me?
And the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins.
First time in WrestleMania history, someone's cashed in Money in the Bank and walking out.
Seth
The WWE
Rollins.
World Heavyweight Champion.
Seth
He
Rollins.
stole one.
Rollins with the heist of the century.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Seth Rollins is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
I cannot believe my eyes. Oh, Rollins caught him. Oh, man. The Shield has Daniel Bryan right where they want him. And Kane's out of it. Daniel Bryan's got no help. Oh, what is this? What is this?
Oh, man, turning Bryan inside out. The cover. They do it. The Shield wins tag team gold.
The winners of this match,
And new WWE Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns.
Guys, this may turn out to be a black day for the WWE.
All members of the Shield now have gold. There's Ambrose, the new United States champion.
Do you believe in the Shield?
Rollins and Reigns, tag team champions.